Em ơi hẹn hò tất nhiên, hẹn hò tất nhiên, lại yêu thương em vẫn tất nhiên. Em ơi ngày hậu tân niên, hẹn hò tân niên, lại đi sang ngày vẫn tân niên.
Hello. Okay, looks like the microphone is working. Thank flippin' Lord. Okay. So I was just talking to Jasmine in the chat about the time because I've noticed a few times she said that the streams are, or that she was asleep when the streams were on, and I apologize for that. And I'm thinking what I will do, just because Jasmine's been very supportive of these streams for pretty much since the beginning, I'm pretty sure. I think she's been watching them since probably since I read the first page of the webcomic. I think I'll try to start streaming Homestuck earlier, at least an hour earlier. Like I might start the intermission during my midday, and then then I'll start the actual stream like being audible at 12:30 in the afternoon on a Saturday, for me. And I think that might be a better compromise because I think originally I changed the stream time because I wanted to have lunch before I started the streams because I would get kind of I don't know. I think that was originally the idea. I can't remember why I changed it because I think I was streaming earlier, but I was finding it hard to commit to streaming earlier because I wanted to sleep in, have breakfast, and then have lunch and not yeah, that was the idea of it. So, but I think I can adjust this and and it won't be much of a big deal. We can find a middle ground to make this work better. Um and what else? The I was originally going to do a reaction for this particular stream. There's a new indie pilot out called Planetronica, and apparently it's very controversial. Well, it's not very controversial, but it's controversial, is what I've heard. And I'm curious to see why that is. But I'm gonna save that for tomorrow actually because I had a whole bunch of rants that I wanted to do before reading Homestuck. I wanted to throw in my 2 cents about female protagonists in anime. I wanted to do a I wanted to catalog movies or other stuff by YouTubers because I would like to go watch the Backrooms this week because at this point I just want to know, is the Backrooms any good? I want to know for myself, like, is it any good, in comparison to what Kane Pixels portrayed on his YouTube channel when it came to the Backrooms. I just want to know. So, but I'm thinking all of that could just be its own stream. I don't know what the stream will be called, but I'll try to do it tomorrow. I'll try to stream earlier than I usually do. And yeah, because I've been thinking I need to come up with more, I guess, variety in my streams because I stream Baldur's Gate 3. I've been meaning to continue playing Divinity what's it called? Divinity Original Sin 2. And then there's Homestuck. So but yeah, I need to like add a bit more variety to what I'm streaming. I think that's what I reckon anyway. Let me just go get the chat up. Um, but yeah, uh, but yeah, the oh yeah, other stuff to think about. The Amazing Digital Circus. I saw the finale last week, and it was really really good. Or at least it was way better than I was expecting it to be. I understand why not everyone's going to like it. I do think there was a little too much crying, honestly, in the pilot itself. There was too much, not the pilot. the the characters cried a lot, and I was like, okay, I feel like there's too much crying. It's not picking its moments to have the big cry, so it kind of it needed to be more discerning about how to do that. But there I don't want to talk about it too in depth because it doesn't come out on YouTube until next Saturday. My next Saturday anyway. For you guys, it's going to be on. If you're in America, it's coming out on the 19th, but over here, it's coming out on the 20th. That's how that works. But yeah, it was how do I say this? I better not say. I better not say. But there's a particular interpretation of Jax's character that I've come to really get into, that I've come to be like, yeah, I think that's what that is. I think that's what's going on. Also, I just noticed the chat's not on screen. What the heck is going on there? That's better. Okay, glad I figured that out relatively easy. Yeah, but yeah, I'll talk more about what I think of Jax in the future. I might rewatch The Amazing Digital Circus, and then I'll watch the final episode again, and then give my more in-depth thoughts out for it at that point. But yeah. So, anyways, we're gonna just focus on reading Homestuck for today. I'll save all my other thoughts and stuff for a separate stream tomorrow. Okay. Current Karkat. Wait, current Karkat. Right now, opened memo on board Fruity Rumpus Asshole Factory. Hey, future me, what do you think about this exploded Jade bot business? Must be something really mission critical, or Jade wouldn't have bothered getting in touch with us, right? Something imperative to our survival, no doubt. Hey, douchebag, are you there? And then Jade's like responding to Memo, oh geez, why am I doing this? This is so stupid. And for some reason, there's a question mark at the beginning of her name, which does not indicate whether or not she is current Jade, future Jade, or past Jade. Pipe down, Harley. This practically doesn't even concern you at this point. Blah, you're so funny. Nothing to say, future me. Not even a few parting words of scorn for me or the narcoleptic idiot. It's been a while since we've sparred. How I've missed the sweet sting of your barbs. Are you enjoying yourself, Karkat? Haha, you are so dumb you actually think this is a ruse. You've come all this way and you still don't get that all the shit we've been telling you about is real. Why the fuck would I be pulling a stunt like this? What a waste of time. I really am talking to future me. He's just being an evasive tool. Did I not read this before? I'm feeling like I'm getting deja vu right now, because I feel like, yeah, because there was already a conversation between Jade and current Karkat and future Karkat, I think. Yeah, where he was trying to prove, like, yeah, I talk to different versions of myself all the time. I think that's what happened. So I was just checking something. Well, obviously, I know some things you've said are true. It's just hard to take everything at face value when you're always so nasty. Have I not read this already? What is going on? I'm so confused right now. What the heck's going on? Yeah, okay, no, I definitely read this, so I read this, right? What the You did start it. That's why I was surprised by the thumbnail. I don't know how far you got. I thought I'm so So did I stop reading halfway through this or something? Because I definitely haven't gone ahead of this because there's this. How could that even be a real thing? I typed these hours ago. I'm just leaving. Okay, maybe I did read all of this. Yeah, I think what I did was I must have read all of this, but I decided to use this as the thumbnail because I guess I didn't want to spoil myself ahead by going here, maybe. Okay. I'm pretty sure I would have finished this page, so let's move on. Why did why would I don't know why I would call this stream open memo then. Why didn't I just call it Jade Consult Reminders if that was going to be the first? I guess I'm just a weird. I don't know why Jade Harley banned herself from responding to the grumpy shithead misery zone. Yeah, I definitely read this. I am very sorry about that was very strange of me. Mm, okay. I might change the title of this at some point and maybe the thumbnail as well. My mistake. All right. Let's just move on. Jade consult reminders. Oh yes, her reminders. Let me take a photo. Yeah, it looks like you ended last stream on the end of the memo. I don't know. Oh, yeah, okay. That's my, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I don't know why. I, Sometimes I'm just so head empty. I don't know why I did it that way. That's very confusing of me. Also, current Karkat interpreting future Karkat being nicer as possibly having feelings for her or something. Yeah, I do recall that. That was pretty funny, especially because I think Jade and John are twins or something. They're like, is that right? They're supposed to be twins-ish. All right. Anyways, Jade, consult reminders. That was not a conversation you were hoping to wake up to. You feel more agitated and disoriented than ever. You consult your reminders to get your bearings on what to do next, but you can't remember what they mean at all. You have a feeling these are all useless now. Yeah, I never quite understood how this all worked. This is, I guess it's kind of like when you have a mess of stuff, and to you that's organized because you understand how the mess works. But when other people look at it, they're like, "That's a mess." And it's like, yeah, but it's organized mess. Yeah, to you, Jade. Remove reminders. Look, they're floating towards the sun. Oh, that's an interesting image. You ditch the strings, all but one. You don't remember what it was for, but it reminds you of something nonetheless. Something you can't believe you forgot about. Oh. It, oh, blue represents John. John! He was falling in your dream. You tried to save him. You hope he is okay. Is he okay? Are we talking about John or Dream John? All right, let's go. You sacrificed yourself to save him, right? So, is that John flying towards this castle over here? What is this? You look up at your house. Your cool satellite tower bedroom is gone. What's that thing floating there? Jade, head home. Let's see. Ecto bio low siblings. I see what you're getting at now. Though his improvement was like partially her finally being aggressive right back. Yeah, I'm glad that did get like She definitely had some character development there where she's like, I'm done being the nice one. Uh, you just suck. Because she has given him the benefit of the doubt, and he was being. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Last week, all that stuff we read last week, because I think Jade criticized future Karkat for being a white knight, and I guess we haven't really. I haven't really seen like the whole white knight thing come up as much as of you know in today's internet culture, but I do remember back then there was a whole thing about that where okay, let me just so I think the one of the points of Homestuck is commenting on internet culture at the time. It's like this is how we talked about it at the time. You know, white knighting. Let me just look this up. Nebula. And I remember at one point, I think this is on Nebula. Let me just look up H Bomber guy. So I know that he made a video at one point about it was something about like it might not be here because not all his videos are here. I'm trying to remember what it was called. It was okay, let me look up his YouTube channel. H Bomber guy. I'm trying to remember what that thing was called. It was like he had a video about I don't think it was about white knights exactly. It was like virtue signaling. He did a video about virtue signaling. Everyone kept talking about virtue signaling, and he sort of said, you know, like so, like if you were defending a woman from harassment, people would say you're a virtue signaler, and it's like, oh yeah, no, it's not like I could just have an opinion of my own without being accused of like being like everyone would dismiss your opinion based on that. And anyways, I guess that's not entirely relevant, but yeah, there was a particular way there where we were talking. There was a particular way people talked about on the internet, and that conversation, that critique Jade was giving Karkat was very distinctive of that particular time period. I would say. Um, Yeah, she explained it with an example once. The color corresponds to a person. Oh yeah, that's the finger stuff. That's right. And I did remember that blue represented John as well. And though she was annoyed for a bit, annoyance plus awful dream plus subsequent headache plus car cat. Oh god, the car cat. Oh, it's like that's Okay, someone has connected. Let's see. Jade, head home. Someone has connected as your server player. You are pretty sure you know who it is. Oh, is it John? Is it John? Yes, we're gonna see Jade and John being friends. John, be the someone who is Jade's server player. Oh god, it's what's his name? Um, be the someone who is Jade's server player. Okay. You are suddenly John being the someone who is Jade's server player. Since you have made short work of a delicious home cooked meal, you decide to bear down on this game. However, aromas from the ghost oven persist. What is that? Lasagna? How that smells great. Focus, Egbert, focus. Since your paradox sister, paradox sister, yes, that's a good way of putting it. Paradox sister is still napping. You guess it couldn't hurt to set a few things up first. Deploy Crookstruder. Crookstruder? Oh, that's what that is? Okay, so that's okay. I thought that was going to be John, but it's not. And that's her stuffed grandpa, and that's Bex, and that's the Crookstruder. Okay, this seems like the obvious place for this thing. be careful with that. Don't want to wake the doggy, not the dog. Jade's family sure is weird. They're also dead, right? She doesn't have. She's like the most orphaned, I think, out of the group. Is that right? She's yeah, okay. John, deploy totem lathe. Hello. Oh wait, that looks like a bot from Twitch. Sorry. Okay. For such a huge house, things sure are cluttered in here. Got to make some space. All right. Clunk. She's just so over it. Dead plus like dolls. I think Gramps is a person. Okay. The only living person. Was he resurrected? That sounds like something that would happen. Or was he like a sprite? Was he like a some sort of fusion sprite? Just he's just like I am like I just love this expression she's got on her face where she's just like yeah, she's just like all the happy go lucky that she used to exude is just like gone now. Like it's just been used up. It's just, one day you're 12 and then you're 13 and you've got to save the world. All right, there. It's been a while since we've seen the lathe thing. Deploy alchemiter or alchemiter, whatever things are. Okay, so I think this is the lathe thinger, and this is the alchemiter. Cloning pad. Oh, yes, the cloning. You suppose you could upgrade this thing right away if Jade can spare some time to cooperate. You've got plenty of grist to spare. Ah, yes, the grist. There's a lot of new junk in the registry. You wonder what all this stuff is for. It costs a fortune. You have a lot of grist, but not nearly that much. Jade, go inside. Are they gonna talk to each other? I hope. Yes, talking. Yes, we're getting some talking. John, are you there? Whoa, hey, you're awake. Yes, I'm so relieved to talk to you and hear you're okay. I mean, are you okay, John? Your dream self, I mean. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that he is fine. I woke up on the battlefield which was on fire and had flaming bits of prospect everywhere. Oh, that's a horrible way of putting that, John. Just the sad face. Yes, but that was not prospect. That was its moon, which was severed by the crazy Durst agent. Oh, you mean Jack? I don't know. That is his name, Karkat told me. I saw him there too. Oh, I also got your present and it saved my life. Really? Yes, the bunny was so awesome. It was definitely the best bunny I got today. Thank you so much, Jade. A little hot. When Jack saw it, he flew the hell away. And then the bunny and I went on an adventure together. Does the bunny have a name? I asked him, but I don't think he can talk. Yeah, I do really like how that all. I do find that I think one of the most rewarding things in Homestuck so far was the build up of what that bunny eventually led to was yeah, and like specific and not just like not the bunny itself, but like Jade's present, like trying to get this fucking present to John, and then it saved his life, and then Jade dies, and it was just like ah, it got really emotional. It was such an interesting shift in tone as well. That didn't feel jarring at all. It was everything was perfect, and it was because the whole thing went on for so fucking long that it was just like so rewarding when the payoff finally happened and I didn't expect it to happen either. And when it happened, I was just like, "Oh, it happened." Like when the mail woman gave him the package, just like, here you go. And like to him, that must have felt so random, but you followed that character as well for ages, where they had this whole epic thing that traversed to time and space somehow. Now, where was I? Hang on, let me just read the chat real quick. Yeah, sorry, only person. Though taxidermied in front of the fireplace, I am late turning this thing in, so kind of split attention. No, that's okay. That's okay. You, you make sure that you do well at university. That's important. Very important. Um, okay. Does the bunny have a name? I don't know. I did not give him one after applying upgrades. I gave her a girl's name when I was very young, but now she is a different bunny and also a boy, I guess. It's up to you, John. He is your bunny. Oh, I did not even think of that. Well, if she grew up as a girl, then it's not right for me to suddenly make her a boy. You have no idea how tempted I am to name her Casey again. Again? Yes, I named a young salamander Casey earlier. Oh yeah, I remember the salamander. And then I left her at Rose's house. I remember that. You were at Rose's house? Yes, but she was asleep. Also, apparently, I am supposed to marry Rose. Karkat said so. That's still one of my favorite things. That's another thing about Homestuck commenting on, I guess, like internet culture by using Karkat to represent all the weird shipping war people. And I think back then it was probably a little bit more fringe that people acted like that. Now it's a lot bigger. Like you can't like I've been seeing people just losing their mind over the funny bunny ship that people were really invested in when it came to the Amazing Digital Circus, um, which I'm not going to unpack any of that. Um, yeah, I once again I will talk about the Amazing Digital Circus once it's all out. I'm going to respect not spoiling the show. Yeah. Yes, but she was asleep. Also, apparently I am supposed to marry Rose. What? It is true. It is a fact from an alien. He is so weird. You shouldn't listen to him. But if I recall correctly, didn't yeah, because Jade and John are ectos paradox siblings, and I think Rose and Dave are also paradox siblings, but they're not paradox siblings to Jade and John. And I think at one point Karkat was going on about how John should be with Jade, and then somebody was like that would be incest, and then he was freaking out, and then he decided to double down on that, being like, who cares about that? It's like, you should care about that, dude. And then he was just having, I need to reread that because that was a fantastic meltdown that he had at the time. um I did not take him that seriously, but Karkat is cool. He is angry and funny. He is angry and funny, and she's not happy about that. He is angry and a huge pain in the ass. Oh, she said pain in the ass. Wow. Jade's like becoming a cool person. Have you ever talked to two of him at once? No. Don't ever do it. You will get a headache. That sounds kind of awesome. No, think again. I've got it. I will name her Liv Tyler. Question mark. The bunny. Mm-hmm. You mean from Armageddon? Yeah. John, that is so stupid, but also kind of cute, I guess. Okay, then the bunny will be named after your silly movie star fantasy crush. It's too bad I can't marry Liv instead of Rose. The girl, I mean, not the bunny. But I guess she is probably dead now, along with all the other glamorous movie stars who came out to shine on the silver screen. That's pretty sad. Yeah. That reminds me, John, have you looked in the lab yet? The lab? The big room in the sphere at the top of the tower. Oh no, why? How could you do me a favor and not look in there? Okay. Why, is there a secret in there? It's nothing that secret or personal or anything. It is just something kind of sad and weird for you to see. What is it? Oh my god, what is it? It is my dead dream self. Oh, right. It has been there for years. I always knew I would die, but I did not realize it would go like this. Oh, what? I have sort of already seen that. Not in the lab, but on the battlefield. Oh no, I'm sorry, John. It's okay. I was so confused and sad when I saw you lying there. I'd rather not talk about it, I guess. Man, this conversation's so real. Um, oh man. Uh, I understand. But I wonder, if your dream self died, then what were you just dreaming about now? Um, I think I would rather not talk about that either. Okay, that's cool. Oh, also, I found your ring. You did? Yes, but then I woke up and didn't have it anymore, so I am not sure where it is now. Oh no. John, that ring is really important. It belongs to the White Queen. Oh yeah, all this stuff is coming back now. All the stuff is coming back now. There's so much in this story that I forgot about, and it's all coming back to me. It's amazing. Yeah, let me just read the chat. Well, not who cares, but oh, right, I forgot that's some kind of problem for you. Well, there's literally only one option, so here's the new chart because if you remember how troll reproduction works. Oh yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I'm not gonna say it out loud because um yeah, we'll move on from all of that. Actually, that actually no, that actually slightly relevant-ish. There's in the show, what's it called, The Orville by Seth MacFarlane. There's a character played by Norm Macdonald before he passed away. The third season was dedicated to him, dedicated in his memory. But he plays an alien that is a gelatinous blob, and he explains how reproduction works in his alien species. And he says um, that at one point he used to be his own grandmother. Yeah, so that's very interesting. But when I woke up, let's see what. So, oh no, that ring's important. Belongs to the wake up. Oh, whoa. When when you go to sleep again, you should try to find it and keep it safe. Oh, that reminds me of Lord of the Rings. It's like keep it close, keep it safe. You know. Um. Okay, I will do that. Hey Jade, we have a lot to catch up on, but how about later? We have to hurry. Remember, there is a big meteor heading for you right now. Yes, I have seen it. It is so huge. How much time do you suppose we have? I will find out now. Hang on, I just gotta replug my computer monitor because it's glitching out on me. I've decided to bite the bullet. I have bought a new computer monitor that's coming out tomorrow. I managed to get a deal where I could get $40 off of it. So that's good. I was very hesitant about getting a new one, but I can't stand my current computer monitor just glitching out on me like this. So, anyways, let me just read this. Slurry. So, yeah, it cannot be a problem for trolls, and that's why you can rarely trace your ancestry outside of things they leave behind. Yeah, yeah, he was his own grandmother. He was, yeah, he said that yeah, his grandmother is, I forgot how he explained it, but basically, I think it's kind of like a recycling of stuff, like their stuff gets recycled, like what they are made up of gets recycled, and I guess their own consciousness changes over time, and so yeah, at one point he would have been his own grandmother. Very strange. It was very interesting. Yeah, so I'll have a new computer monitor tomorrow, which will be fantastic, and then I can finally stop complaining about my computer monitor being annoying, and hopefully there won't be any problems with the new computer monitor. I hope it's just that I have a shitty computer monitor and that I'm not just getting a new computer monitor for nothing. So yeah, moving on. Oh my god, it's Jack! It's Jack! Holy fuck, it's Jack! Sorry. I got super excited when I saw this planet and that silhouette. This is such a wonderful picture here. I just really like the glow of blue happening in this picture. Oh my god, he's so angry. It's fun. It feels like such a payoff in itself that we haven't seen Jack for so long, and then he got mentioned, and now he's just being presented to us in a series of silhouettes, and now we finally see his face again. And he's looking for the ring. He's probably got. Oh my god, it's the brother! It's Dave's brother! Oh my god. Is he gonna kill him? Don't kill him. Oh my god, they're gonna have a fight. Please be an animation. Please be an animation. He's throwing him the sword. He's got the ring. He's got a ring. I forgot how many important rings there are. So he's throwing him the sword. What does this mean? Are they going to have a fight? John, open Crooks Trader. I love that this is being interrupted by stuff. That was very cinematic. It's funny how, like, in my opinion, um, Homestuck is unadaptable to for the most part, but then other times throughout the story it's very cinematic where I'm like, oh yeah, I kind of see how this could work if it was adapted, at least in animation. But yeah, anyways, John, open Crooks Truder. All right. What the fuck happened? She got hit on the head and then something happened. And ectobiologist was like, oh fuck. Returned his sword, and I guess and they're having a rematch. I see. Oh, also, this week I had a dream this week, and I don't normally have dreams, but this week I did have a dream where I finished Homestuck. I don't remember what I read. I don't think I that's not part of the dream. I just had a dream that I finally finished Homestuck, and that got me wondering how far into Homestuck I actually am, but I got no idea. And Bex is showing up in some sort of dream space version of reality. Something, and it's got, and this is where I guess Jade is, I think. Is this is Jade Dream? Is this Jade? Is this Dream? Is this where Dream Jade is, or is Dream Jade dead? Or was that the living Jade that's dead? I forgot which Jade is dead. Let's see. Beck relocated it. Oh, he relocated the sword. He woke up when it hit and teleported away so it wouldn't land on and injure her. Oh, okay. So Beck has. Okay, so he has. So he like threw that into outer space so that Jade wouldn't get hit. Okay. He's such a good dog. So something's happening. Bleep, bleep, bleep. Okay, we have 10 minutes and 25 seconds. I wonder what the significance of that number is. What? Why would it be significant? Numbers don't always need to have significance, but they usually do. Okay, well, the number is now less than it was and therefore less significant. And by less, I mean more. You had better hurry upstairs and make your special item. Yes, you're right. You're right. Hey, what do you think we should prototype this fussy little orb with? It seems like so long ago that Rose fed a clown. We were just messing around. We didn't even know what we were doing. I don't know. There are so many possibilities. Yeah, it's almost like your grandpa put all this crap here, knowing we'd have to make that decision. Yes, it sure seems that way. He seems like he was an awesome guy. I would have liked to have the chance to talk to him. Well, maybe you will get that chance, John. Oh, yes, as a matter of fact, I am sure we will both get that chance. I once dreamed that we would. Huh. Wait, are you saying we will prototype him? Like I did with Nana? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like the Nana sprite. To bring her ghost back to life as another ghost? Sure, why not? I guess that makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah, it pretty much does at this point. Pretty sure it's just Jade's home at night. Oh, okay. And it feels like the landscape changed, but maybe that's just the purplification of it all. And we know Dream Jade is dead. That's the animation where she dies when John seeing her body and Jade discussing her dead dream self just now. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I got you now. Um that is what I believe this game is for in part. You got to bring back your Nana. Rose brought back Karkat. I can bring back Grandpa, and Dave got to bring back a dead bird because, of course, he is too cool to have any dead family members. Yeah, he doesn't. It's always just been him and his older brother because he's all somehow. Uh, yeah, because he got shot into the universe as a baby, and then everyone found their baby, and everyone got their own baby, and I guess the older brother was like, "Oh, a baby. I'm gonna raise it as its older brother. I'm gonna raise it as my brother, as opposed to be having a father son dynamic." Okay. Yeah. Also, he brought back himself from the future. Oh yeah, he did do that. And now it's like the bird and himself is a sprite. Is who wasn't dead but was going to die, maybe, I don't know, specifically to save my life as well as yours, I think. Wait, he did? Yes. Yes, that is very accurate. That is so cool. It's pretty neat, I guess. I almost completely forgot I was his server player. I hope he's not in trouble. I should check on him. We probably have so much to catch up on. I just messaged him. He is not answering. I don't see him in his house either. It's fine. He's fine. He has been doing a lot of time traveling. I talked to him from the future, so he must be okay now. So make it. He must be okay now to make it that far. Oh, okay. Geez, I feel so out of the loop. Yeah. Yes, that is. Yeah, that's if you're not reading Homestuck, you're just out of the loop. You're not going to understand anything unless you're actually reading it for yourself, like what I'm doing. OG Dave. Wait, was it OG Dave that died? Is that what happened? So I know that John died at one point. And was that the original John? There's like different. Ah. All right. The loop being the game. The loop being the game. Hurry upstairs. Your transporty pad thingies take you straight up, right? Yes, okay, here I go. Oh, wait, what? What do we do about prototyping? We shouldn't put your grandpa in yet unless we want lots of imps and ogres and stuff that look like your grandpa. Ah, no. We could put in something really lame to make all the monsters weaker, or at the very least, more ridiculous looking. like one of these weird pictures of blue ladies lying around. What's the deal with those anyway? Oh god, don't get me started. He was a strange and silly man. I guess I do remember what he's talking about. There was suggestive magazines or something. I guess we could just put nothing in and see what happens. Perhaps. Is that allowed? I don't see why not. Maybe I will ask Rose because she suddenly understands everything for some reason. Yes, that's a good idea. We have 10 minutes to think about it. Whoops, I mean a lot less than 10 minutes. Hurry upstairs and go, go, go! Okay, okay. Did he just kill Jack? Did he kill Jack? Did he kill Jack? Did he kill Jack? Did he kill Jack? Oh my god, did he kill Jack? Oh no, he killed Cal! Is Cal dead? Not Cal! Wait, what's going on? Oh, hey, look, it's Dave Crowsprite in coming in. What's happening? Yes. Come on, let's go, go, go. This is so cool. This is genuinely so cool. Hang on, let me just read the chat. First doomed group where John died by going to his denizens too early, not getting Jade in time. Then it was just Dave and Rose for like 3 months before he said he was going back. Okay. Then that Rose went to sleep and merged with this timeline Rose before he did it. Well, what? Cal was torn up during their strife in a while back. Okay, I see. So this is him like holding on to Cal's dead body, being like, "I'm gonna avenge my self" or something. Dave Sprite, who I call OG Dave sometimes in my heart. That's sweet. Proceed, Jade. Proceed to stairwell. Hey, look, it's a worm. What is this thing anyway, and why is it blocking your transporter? It is some sort of terrible creature my grandpa hunted. He called it the typhus minion. I always hated it. Typhus? Like the web browser? I guess so. It is probably a coincidence, though. I don't know. If you think numbers always mean something, why wouldn't browser names? Yeah, maybe. I guess it would make sense for someone to name a really awful web browser after such a hideous monster. Wow, you sure do hate that thing. Well, sorry, I just found it sort of a weird and creepy thing to grow up with. I think it is. And then John's like, I think it's pretty cool. And he's actually sort of cute, to be honest. Oh, and screw you. Typhus is an awesome browser. How come I've never heard of it, though? It is old school. John, it is so crappy. Typhus is the best, and that's really all there is to say on the matter. Yeah, right, now is obviously not the best time to have the argument about whose browser is better, but really, John, you should upgrade to Echidna. Echidna. Um, Jasmine, may I ask you, in the chat, Jasmine, do you know what an echidna is? Because some people don't know what an echidna is. Let me just get the Google up. So echidnas are these hedgehog-looking things, and they are only one of two animals in the world that can feed their babies with that, yeah, what's the word? Yeah, they eat ants, but they also they have babies and the babies drink the milk. But the thing is, even though they drink their mother's milk, they're also born from eggs. So they lay the eggs, echidna eggs. And yeah, so it's very, very unique. Um, I think this is more accurate. Yeah, that's a proper echidna egg right there. Yeah. And it's very, very unique. They lay their eggs, and then when they're born, they drink their mother's milk. Yep, sorry. I got sorry about that. Oh, okay. My bad. No, I was just testing because I think you said you're from America, if that's correct. Because I don't know, it's always interesting to ask non-Australian people, like, because I remember years ago, um I was at the Sydney Opera House, and there was a Korean school excursion there, and they came up to a bunch of people where they had to ask, Australians, like, what's your favorite Australian animal? And I remember I said to one of the kids, a platypus, and they didn't know what that was. And I tried to explain it to them, and they really did not understand what I was talking about. And platypus are the same, kind of, in terms of they also lay eggs and also drink their mother's milk. And they look like this. And yeah, they're poisonous. They're cute, but they're actually very poisonous. And they lay eggs and they drink their mother's milk. Only two animals in the world can do that. If not, yeah, their browsers are kind of. Let's see. I was looking for a quick explanation. Yeah, their browsers are kind of random things, but you won't be able to be spoiled from searching them out of context. Let me just look up Typhus browser. Oh, it's a home. Okay, so they just made up Typhus as a browser at some point. Okay. Browsers are kind of random things, but you won't be able to be spoiled from searching them. USA, but I think it's a known animal in general. Okay, all right. I think it's known, if not Sonic. Oh, right, because there's a character in the Sonic thing who is an echidna. Right. Let me just do a Sonic thing. Okay. So, in the movie, the Sonic movies, I find it very interesting that in the Sonic movies, the character Sonic is being raised by an owl, and then we later find, and we don't know what happened to his parents. He's a hedgehog. We don't know what happens to his parents, but then we find out later that Sonic's owl mother used to hunt down and kill echidnas. And so the implication, but they're not saying it, is um, that the owl mother might have killed Sonic's parents because he's a hedgehog, so he kind of looks like an echidna. So the owl mom probably killed Sonic's parents, and it's never brought up. And it's like, what the fuck? That's so messed up. So it's like, and it's like, it's just so weird that like Sonic doesn't have that like moment where he's like realizing, oh, my owl mom not only killed Knuckles' parents but also killed my parents. I was raised by my parents' murderer. Um, how do I what do I do with that information? And that just doesn't happen. Anyways, let's keep reading. Um, is the best, and that's really is to say about it. Yeah, but really, John, you should upgrade to Echidna. Is there an Echidna browser? Let me look up Echidna. Echidna browser. Okay, looks like they also came up with their own thingo. Yep, good work. Now is obviously not the best time to have the argument after you upgrade your clunky old computer, of course. Ouch. Maybe when I am in the game, I can give you one of mine. Oh, please, I will have you know, Miss Fancy Computer Dog, that I did upgrade my computer. Um, Oh, it puts it into context, not. Did I spoil myself, but I didn't realize that I spoiled myself? I will close this tab before I find out. Good, as long as you don't read it, but I didn't expect that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that sorry if I spoiled. Sorry if I almost spoiled myself on something. Is that what happened? I think that's what happened. Okay. Oh, please, I will have you know. Oh, yes, you are talking to the proud owner of a brand new Bill Cosby computer, okay? That's not something to be proud of. I don't think that's something to even be proud of after, yeah, before the realization of what Bill Cosby was like. Yeah, not reading the wiki paragraph means you're still safe. Okay, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Um, let's see. It is a stylish laptop in the shape of none other than Bill Cosby, the comedy legend himself. Oh my god. He is looking a little sly and fatherly, and he is wearing a sweater, and he is Bill Cosby. I made it with my alchemiter. John, that is incredible. I can't wait to make stuff like that, except all my awesome stuff exploded with my room. Then you'll just have to make lots of new awesome stuff. Yay! Okay, hold that thought. I'm going to yank this stupid monster off of the thing. John, yank monster off of thing. Okay. By the way, am I like halfway through all of Homestuck yet, or am I like way past? I'm just wondering like how much further. I'm just very curious to know where exactly I am in. I guess I'm wondering like how much of Homestuck there is for me to read. Yeah, just curious about that. Ah, I am making such a fucking mess in here. Jade, go upstairs. Hey, look, it's her little garden thing. What is the problem? Oh, nothing. I am just dropping monsters all over the place. That is all. Are you upstairs? Yes. Okay, good. I left the crook site by the lathe as well as the punched card with the green thingy on it. You should have plenty of time to make it. No drama here. Nice. How much time? A little more than 6 minutes. In the meantime, I will try to contact Rose and get this prototyping nonsense sorted out. It's so confusing. In my foolishness, I came very close to prototyping your grandpa. John, try to be more careful. We very nearly had to face our grandfatherly paradox, Dad, as a last boss. That would probably be the worst case scenario. What? Yeah, but it wouldn't have been world breaking, I think. Okay. Well, I would have to check since when Homestuck was redone, the page numbers changed. Really? Okay, that's the page numbers changed? That's interesting. Hmm. How did that Well, I wonder why they did that. Why did they do it that way when they decided to redo it? Hmm. It's like, oh my god, oh, he's alive. Kel's alive. Kel's zombie Cal is, yeah, they're just like totally beating up Jack now. Yes, get him, get him, no, he won. He's won. It's like he's doing a He-Man. I I really wanted to watch Masters of the Universe, but then I found out Jared Leto is in Masters of the Universe, and I refuse to watch it now because I hate Jared Leto. I hate him as an actor, and I hate him as a person. I don't think that it annoys me that Disney decided to work with him. Yeah, he needs to go to jail. That's all I'm gonna say. There's a lot of people who need to go to jail, and they're not going to jail. Um, I refuse. Yeah, if Jared Leto is in a movie, no one should watch it. Ooh, look at this. Look at that. He's being powerful. It's because of the ring, right? He's setting everything on fire. Oh my god. And now it's spreading. What is happening? Oh my god, the whole world. It's the whole world. He's doing global warming. And it's all in Rose's hand. And she's doing witchcraft. And now she's being pester-chummed. Rose, answer John. Is there a place where I can do pester-chumming? Is that a thing? Is that a place where I can go? Is there a website called Pester-Chum that I can check out? Hang on, Pester-Chum. Pick a scrunky color. Let's go with that one. Yeah. My McChum handle is gonna be Jason Nuity. All right, let's see. EOA 5 is okay, hang on. So I'm like, oh right, because I'm like, so I'm 4,804 pages into Homestuck as it is now. And there used to be a little program that was like a downloadable one. Okay. Let's connect. Not a valid chum tag. Why is that not a valid chum tag? Okay. I guess I'll sort that out another time. Rose, I have a question and I am in a hurry, so hurry up and answer. Did you know your planet was on fire? Uh-oh, it is? Yes, it makes a good light for reading. It makes a good light for reading, actually. So let me just look up how many pages this is. Archive. Psychocolonials. While in communication with supernatural forces, two influencers launch a daring new social media brand. The Homestuck epilogues. Bard Quest, Jailbreak, Sweet Bro, and Hello Jeff. I actually do want to read Sweet Bro and Hello Jeff at some point. But I've also heard Problem Sleuth be recommended to me quite a bit. But of course, we'll have to read the Homestuck epilogues too. But I'd like to check this out. And let me just look up how many pages this is. It doesn't really say. Okay, so it's 7,000 pages probably. So okay, so so I might finish Homestuck by the end of the year probably. So long as I keep reading very regularly. Oh, oh, it's like it's like 10,000 pages. Okay. Well, I guess I'm nearly halfway there. Okay. Oh, it is. It makes good. Okay, haha. That's a confusing thing you said, but that topic will have to wait. Jade is minutes away from entering, and I need to decide what to do with this kernel sprite. Oh, that's right. They're called kernel sprites. I really don't want to mess up and do something stupid. I was thinking about not prototyping at all to not give the monsters any new powers. What do you think, Rose? I thought I'd ask since you seem to know all the mysteries. Yes, I do seem to be shadowed by each mystery and its somber cordage of riddles. Let me look up what cordage means. Cordage. Cortege. Is that how do you pronounce that? Cortege, a solemn ceremonial process. Why is Rose so goddamn guff? Okay. Yes, that is exactly what I was going to say. First of all, I should preface this conversation by saying I know exactly what you and Jade are going to do. Okay. The more of our future I've been allowed to see, the more I'm presented with a challenge I'm not very comfortable with. The trolls have tipped us off about what's to come without any regard for the consequences, as appears to be their nature. But maybe that's why it's worked for them. Maybe their indiscretion mingles with the cosmic noise that is the fabric of temporal uncertainty. Blah, Rose, tick, tick, tick. Sorry, John. I'm just nervous about it. About whether telling you what you definitely will or won't do will alter a predetermined outcome. The result would be a splintered timeline, and we would all be sentenced to eventual oblivion. I'm presently optimistic this has not happened yet, and this is still the alpha timeline. I'd like to keep it that way. Oh wow, you mean like when I died in another dimension because Terezi hornswoggled me? Yes, sort of. It isn't much fun, John. What's not? Living for months in an offshoot reality, waiting for the curtain to drop. I remember the curtain drop. Oh, okay, I see. Well, is there anything you can tell me? I guess I can permit myself to tell you this somewhat definitively. What? Failing to prototype the kernel is the absolute worst thing that you could possibly do, like ever. Oh no, we would come into possession of all the disasters, exhaustive possession, monopolization, in fact. Then I guess I will not do that. Why is it so bad? Because the battlefield will not be able to heal and then transform. It will not reach the stage which allows it to become ready to receive our universe. But I thought you said it wasn't going to be able to make a universe anyway. Wasn't it barren or something? Yes. So why is it important? Because if it does not reach this stage, we will not be able to recover the treasure hidden in its core, which is to say, you will not be able to recover it when you go to sleep again. Oh, why didn't you say so? Of course the answer is treasure. So I have 5,000. Ooh, I'm not sure. Yeah, and actually, it depends on how long the pages are. 5,222, 26. It might take me a year. We'll say, I think I could I don't know. Because I'm only reading this maybe once or twice a week at the most, so it's hard to say when I'll finish it. Maybe if I was reading it every day, I could finish it before the year ends. But yeah, who knows? Who knows how long this will go for? Um, yes, this is the treasure that will give us hope, but only if it comes into being in the first place. What is the treasure exactly? John, what is that sound? What sound? It seems to be a ticking noise. Ah, yeah, I've got to go. We can't chat about treasure. We can chat about treasure later. Anyway, I will sort out this prototyping silliness myself. Thanks, Rose. Jade, examine punched card. What the heck is this? Does she not remember how those things work? Jade, carve totem. Did she not do any of this stuff before? Jade, pester Dave. Let's see. Yeah, because it's like 5,226 of wordless panels, huge dialogue pages, and animations, full on walkarounds. Yeah, that's true. So it's really hard to calculate how long everything's going to take. And I'm not a very fast reader myself, so it could take way longer. Uh, Dave, are you busy? I don't have much time. I am about to make my entry item and it's a little confusing. I think the more players we add, the trickier they are to activate, like yours was. I figured we could brainstorm about it while John fusses with the colonel. Hello? Knack, knack, knack. Huh? Knack, 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 knack. What? Knack, knack, knucka, 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 knack. Damn it, Dave. This is really urgent. My glasses are talking to my glasses are talking to me. What the heck is going on? This is so not Dave. Oh, it's the right. It's just alligators. Dave, visit Paradox Sister. Wee. Looking in. Checking on her. Yep. She's checking on him. Rose, view John. This is such a cool image. Let me just take a picture. There's so many great images in this story. Rose, view John. Yep, switching over. Look at him. Look at all. He looks like he's in danger. John, wake up. Yeah, Act 6 is apparently like half the comics, so there's not an agreed upon halfway point. But yeah, the end of Act 5, Act 2 is kind of considered the middle. Okay. Wait, did he just wake up? Yeah, he woke up. Okay. Yeah, he's like, boom. Also, I like the little subtle changes in their outfits over time. Look, his Bill Cosby is in the water. No, I mean, this is for the best. Wait, what happened? Where are you? Hey, is that your... No, no, Bill, no. How many times must you say goodbye? No, oh, not the pendant. No, Nana, no. Wait, that was the Nana sprite? Well, at least you are pretty sure she doesn't live in there. Okay. She is probably still back at your house baking or something. John, Pester Jade. Pester Jade. Crocodiles, also called nacodiles. Nacodiles, nacodiles, um, by people. Okay. Hang on, let me just refresh this. So he's looking at his pester chum. Wait, so what is this? Is this a phone? Is this a phone? Does he like, what is this again? Like, to me, like, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking this might be a flip phone, but it might not be a flip phone. That's the pendant for summoning. Well, yeah, that's the thing but what's he holding in his hand right now when he's looking at his pester chumming? So he's trying to pester Jade, and she's not answering. A PDA, and a PDA is a. Let me look this up. Okay, what is a PDA? Not public display of affection. I mean the. Is it a phone? Okay, personal digital assistant, a hybrid handheld device that combined the calendar, contact, and computer capabilities of a traditional electronic organizer with the cellular calling features of a mobile phone. Okay, so it is a type of phone. Okay, glad I figured that out. Remember, there's a delay. Okay, sorry. Dad's PDA, he swiped it at some point after entering the medium. He installed Pestachum on it so he could be mobile. Serious business is his dad's version of chat form. Okay, let's move. Why did he throw it in the water for? Now it's sinking. You're just so frustrated. Wait, why the hell would you do that? What was the point? John, equip goggles. What's going on now? Okay, and he is also contactable on his glasses. In spite of being an idiot, you still have a viable remaining communication device. As fortune would have it, someone is communicating with you now. This girl better have some damn answers. John, answer Rose. Okay, answering tentacle therapist. John. Blah, what happened? You were sleeping. Yes, I know, on the corner of my ghost bed in the middle of an oil ocean for some reason. Why were you sleeping? Everywhere I look, I see boys taking naps. um, I have no idea. I don't remember what happened. I was in the middle of helping Jade, and then I guess my bed crashed. I got knocked out, I guess. I was dreaming. I couldn't have been out for that long because my dream was really short. You weren't. 10 minutes, I'd say. What were you dreaming about? I was on the battlefield again, but I did not have time to seek the treasure. I wouldn't imagine so. But I did see a black guy wrapped up in my ghosty bed sheets. He was acting very suspicious. A black guy. Oh, I did not mean like that. An African American or something like Bill Cosby. Thanks for clearing that up. R.I.P. Bill. This fellow had a hard black shell, like all the dead guys do. Okay. I followed him for a bit, and then some sort of ruckus transpired, and I woke up. And now Jade won't answer. Do you know if she's okay? She's fine, but you're not. I'm not. Remember how I said your planet was on fire? Oh, yeah, that didn't by any chance stop being a thing that was true, did it? It did not. Do you see that pinkish hue behind you bleeding over the horizon? Fuck. Rose, this is all oil. It's all just it'll all just explode any second, won't it? Yeah, he is so fucked. I don't think the fire's rate of propagation is quite as fast as you're imagining, but the danger is still significant, especially considering that your bed is sinking. Fuck, so he's gonna drown before he burns. Relax. Look to your right. John, look to your right. Okay, so he can walk over here. This, yeah, so, whew, this will at least buy you some time. If you stay calm, we work together, we can get you out of this. I'm practically an expert at escaping fires by now. Oh yeah, I remember that. Okay, thank you, Rose. Hey, how do you know these things anyway? Can you see me somehow? Sorry. Oh my gosh, we're pretty close to some things. Oh, we're getting close to something? What am I getting close to, I wonder? Thank you, Rose. Hey, how do you know these things anyway? Yes, I have a crystal ball. She does have a crystal ball. Oh man, really? Yes. Like a magic one? I think so. Can it show you, can it show you the future? Is that how you know what's going to happen? No, it can only show me various locations in the present moment as far as I can tell. My perception of the future has been informed by other sources. Like what? Informants. Durr. Whispering gods, memories sifted from dreams, cryptic readings from unearthed talismans, conclusions drawn from riddles deciphered, every gambit you'd expect a quest to extend to an emerging seer. Just as I presume an heir would be supplied with what's needed for his maturation, assuming he's looking for it. Oh yeah, point taken. I guess I should be looking, huh? You should probably be doing what you're doing. Okay, so with what you've learned from your dreams and gods and magic and stuff, do you have it all mapped out now? Do you know everything? I think I didn't know why you were asleep, did I? Yeah, but neither did I. I have more pedestrian sources too, you know. Sometimes trolls blither tidbits about the future, and I can't help but take note of it, just as they do with you. You also have access to the oracle clouds in Skyout, whereas I do not. Oh, yeah, knowing the future is no remarkable feat here. It appears to be a fact of life. I'm not all that special, John. Okay, but I guess that's not all I'm talking about. You seem a little different, kind of spooky. Really? I just mean that before it felt like we were in this adventure together, figuring stuff out as long as we went along, and now you're all the answers because of magic and other mysterious reasons. And you want to use your powers to break the game, and I still don't really understand why, and blah. I'm not actually trying to characterize a grim sorcerer. There's still a perfectly intact piece of my mind which realizes how ridiculous it is to be flying across rainbow oceans with a couple of magic wands and a salamander in a little cow. And it wasn't without swallowing a little embarrassment that I revealed I was using a crystal ball just now. It's all pretty absurd, and yet it's been fun, and above all, practical for solving our problems. Okay, yeah, you're right. I guess I just started worrying that you are getting away from us because you know everything and you're magic and you have a crystal ball and a salamander and you are basically a wizard. And that's cool. It sure does sound fun. But I kind of think it was more fun when you just did things like read books and tell jokes. I still read books and tell jokes, but psh, John, that was mean. Sorry. Let me just read the chat real quick. Wait, what does hang on? Oh my gosh, close to something. If you don't plan to read much longer, this is probably near a good point. Uh, let's see where. So you want me to read up to page 3827? Has a thing, though it's not the end of the things, I mean. So you could go to there, though it doesn't work for me since Adobe isn't supported anymore. Okay. Adobe isn't supported anymore. Okay. Well, I can definitely read 4 more pages and then we can call it a day there. So let's get into it. Well, if you do not have any objection, maybe later I will drop by your planet again and rescue you, thus breaking the spooky spell put on you by your nefarious shadowy masters. Swoon. That way, you will stop being so grimdark and ominous and basically completely off the deep end in every way, as is now painfully obvious to anyone with a brain. I will do my best to occupy myself as benignly and unmagically as possible until you show up. Yes, please write some happy stories in your journal about lively horses and conspicuously not about wizards or sadness. Happy. What is this strange, unsad emotion which you speak? If you think about it, happiness is the only positive emotion you can experience. And then every other emotion you can have is terrible. Jealousy, uh, anger, fear, those are all bad things to experience. Yes, uh, please write some happy stories. Yeah, we already did. Yes, this is good. You see, Rose, these are jokes. These are what they look like. Do not be alarmed. Jokes. Are those the things people say when they want unusual noises to come out of their pliable crescent shaped holes, sometimes down in people's faces? Laughs, Rose. Laughs. Um, Also, those crescently looking holes where laughs come out of, those are smiles. Observe. I need to make a note of this. This is really funny. I see. Anyway, it's a strife. I can just link it to you, and then read exactly one page past that, depending how you feel. Then tomorrow we can start with the other strife and continue from there. I love their jokes. I love them too. Um, let's see. Excuse me, I need to make a note of this. Excuse me while I open this tome bound in the tanned, writhing flesh of a tortured hell scholar. The screaming will subside shortly. Okay, I will wait patiently. Continue to not be alarmed as I record your advice with runes stroked in the black tears bled from the corruption-weary eyes of 50,000 imaginary cultists. And then brace yourself for the fabled Black Death trance of the woe Gothics I will slip into while quaking in the blood blood eldritch throes of the blood-festered tongues. No, Rose, that sort of nonsense is exactly what is out of the question. I see things are more urgent than I realized. I will have to venture there straight away and slap you right out of that silly old trance. One is not easily shaken from the blood-festered tongues, John. They are stubborn throws. Oh, well, shit. Besides, you can't come to my planet right away. You will need to recover the treasure first, because it must be delivered to me. Oh yeah, what is this treasure anyway, and how's it gonna save us? You'd probably be disappointed if I described it. What? Tell me anyway. Okay, it's called the tumor. I wasn't expecting that. You're right, that is the shittiest sounding treasure I have ever heard. Yeah, that was not what I was expecting at all. Oh, strife. Oh, the S means sound, as in flash animations. Okay. Okay. So, I'll just read up to page 4827. I think I can do that, and then I can continue this tomorrow. I can start at an earlier time. So, what is this tumor supposed to do, and what is the significance of removing it? I guess, does that mean I'm curing the battlefield or something, like the planet's doctor? Hello, Rose. Sorry, I was preoccupied. By what? Yeah, what's going on here? Oh, let's say troll stuff. You know how it is. What? Incident Incidentally, looks like you will have your own troll stuff to attend to shortly. I will? Yes, involving involving the one who hates you and the one who likes you. Um, which ones are those? You don't have a guess? Karkat and Briska? Oh god, I was right. They are they they are now. There they are now. How did you know? I have to go, John. Talk to your trolls. We'll catch up shortly. So, is John in some sort of love triangle with Karkat and Vriska? Is that what's happening, or is it like a hate triangle? Um, Wait, there's stuff you didn't tell me. What happened with Jay? Did I mess anything up with the prototyping? Ah, why can't I remember? Don't go yet, Rose. Tell me. Rose! Blah blah, huge witch. Wow. Wow, John. Wow. Watch it. Watch your mouth. Okay, John, answer the one who hates you. Is it Karkat? Is it Karkat? Karkat hates him, right? Um, yes, we love Rose, don't we? Tamati. Hmm. If you have the energy, let's do the. Okay, so you want me to read up to the next sound page with the animation, and then you want me to read one more page after that. Is that correct? That's the name of the Homestuck track, Doctor the Homestuck track. I mean, if one hates and one likes, reuse the blah blah huge bitch thing. Okay. Uh, it's me again, asshole. The one who hates you, remember? Or should I say future remember? Karkat? Again with knowing my name. It's really fucking unsettling when you do that. I wonder how far back you know it. I'm going to have to make a special point of not being the one to tell you I don't want to give you the satisfaction. Hey, shut up a second. I need you to be nice for a change and do me a favor. Have you talked to Jade recently? Can you tell me what happened to her? Who the fuck is Jade? John, the fact that you always seem to think I can read your mind just underscores what a harrowing goddamn idiot you are. Jade is the girl who I am pretty sure just entered our session. She is my client player. Oh, you mean the one who fucks everything up? Yeah, I thought you knew that. You talked to her a bunch of times apparently. Why the fuck would I know that? This is only the second time I have ever talked to a human, and the first time, much to my migraine compounding regret, was with you. Oh, okay, I see what is going on here. We are finally getting to our first couple of conversations. Cool. No, not cool. He's going to talk for ages. What is going on here is very much antithetical to your primitive human notion of Earth cool. You see, in our first conversation, we didn't exactly get off to the right foot. It is a foot which should have reeked of your verbal ruination, but instead it smelt like, well, let's not get into that. Yeah, let's not get into that. Okay, oh my god. I am here to do what you and your pathetic cadre of humans failed to do, which is set the record straight. I am here to utterly annihilate your shit. I will stay on message this time. I will not be deterred by your goofy mannerisms and your absurd penchant for reveling in self abuse. We will get off on a fresh foot, and by fresh, I mean most foul indeed. Its toes are. This is too much detail. Its toes are wiggling under your hideous pink nostrils. Now, breathe deep. Your misfortune, you sad little clown. This is the end of you. That aroma you detect wafts from the bouquet perched on your corpse box. Nobody cries except your shitty ghost. Heavy sobs from a specter of unqualified failure. It is a symphony to my angry ears. So the smell is from a foot, but also from funeral flowers. This metaphor is confusing. Shut the fuck up! I'm only getting started. Yeah, I know, this is all that big time trolling I was looking forward to, and it's pretty good so far, and ordinarily I would be excited to hear more. You see what I mean? You are actually enjoying this. What a sick fuck. I believe I am concerned about what happened with Jade. My request for a favor still stands, even though this is early you and you still think you hate me. You still think you hate me. Don't question the sincerity of my hate. Just don't even fucking go there. Okay, fine. You hate me so much, like for real. Can you just tell me what's up with Jade? Can you see her? Yeah, I see her. It's making me mad seeing her. Can you tell me what happened? What did she do that was so bad? Ha ha ha! Here I am talking to you moments after you did the terrible thing and you still don't even know what you did. Incredible. You truly are dumber than I thought. Okay, I'm an idiot. Can you just tell me anyway? Whoa. What? The ground is shaking. What's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. What you fucking did is what's going on. So tell me what I fucking did. Oh, you want to know what you fucking did? Yes! Please, no more stalling. Or I already told you. Or any other maddening nonsense. Just tell me. So this version of John doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't know that. That Karkat told him that he was in very deep hate with him or something. He doesn't know that. Let's see. Our Homestuck song, not the whole track. There's an original 15 years ago with a 4K preservation from 2023, so I don't know which one will be better. Don't question the sincerity means two different things to them. This Karkat is freshly rejected, but John hasn't even been flirted with yet. I see. So he was like flirt hating with him at one point, but John's not aware of all of that yet. Okay. You still don't even know what you fucking did. Incredible, you truly are dumber than I thought. Okay, I'm an idiot. Can you just tell me anyway? What? Oh yeah, the ground's shaking. So tell me what I did. Oh, you want to know what you fucking did? Yes, please, no more stalling or told you so's. Or any other maddening nonsense. Just tell me. Very well, John Human Egbert. I will tell you what you did. Ready for me to tell you what you did? Here's me telling you what you did. Okay, here goes. What you did is as follows, as much and thusly. What is he? He's not going to tell him. He then proceeds to tell you what you did as such, and we then proceed to watch thusly. Okay, here we go. Let's do it. But you're saying this might not work because it's out of date or something? So this doesn't. Okay, wait, something's happening. This might be too loud. What's happening? Okay. So this is Jade enter. She's blindfolded. Now this is a really cool song. She's using binoculars. This is really cool. Whoa. Oh, damn, my computer blocked out. Whoa, okay, I can see it again. So she's like trying to hit the thing, and now she's flying out the window, and now everything blew up. What's happening? Whoa. Everything's blowing up. Jack and Bill are fighting with Scott Dave. Oh, my computer screen blacked out. What the? Jax is turning into Beck? What the fuck? There's the trolls. What the fuck? Wait, what's going on? He's in Dust or something, possibly. Whoa. So was all of that stuff that what's his name? Karkat was trying to explain. Was Karkat explaining all of that stuff to John just now? It's opera then. Whoa. We never fixed the audio balancing. Oh yeah, I guess I never. Sorry if I wasn't audible just then. Half of these were discussed beforehand. The Jade Jack developments are new. We should rewatch to the start tomorrow. So for now, what's the so that's all confusing, I suppose. Yeah, I think that's my favorite little animation so far. Um, that was all very fascinating. There's all, so I think it looked like Jack turned into Beck. Has Beck been Jack the whole time, or was that like some sort of spriting thing that happened? That was very interesting. I really like the song for that as well, actually. I hope I don't get copyright claimed for it. That would suck. I'll list off the things I can remember without watching myself. All right. Yeah, that was fantastic. So you want me to save it here for today, and I won't go any further than that. And you want me to rewatch this again tomorrow for the next for tomorrow. I can set up a new stream. Remember, before anything else, the thirst prototyping before entering the medium gives the enemies those properties. Okay. Let me just one more. Okay, reading Homestuck for the first time. This time, just no, yes, that way. And I'll have to come up with. I'll have to find a. And yes, we'll start with this S again. Okay, that sounds fair. Okay, I will schedule a new stream for tomorrow, and we'll go up to a certain point, and it should be fun. All right then. Oh, oh, you want me to read one more page? Is that right? But you want me to start from here tomorrow. I can click and see one more page if that's what you want me to do, but I'll just give you a moment to answer that while I try to find a particular screenshot. Definitely not that one. Ah, damn, I missed it. I'll have to catch it another time. I want the line read right now for impact. Okay, I will go one forward. What? You made an unbeatable boss, is what you did. Oh, shit. Oh my god. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Okay. Oh no. Okay. I understand now. I understand. Okay. That was in. Thank you for that, Jasmine. I appreciate the guidance you gave me just then. That was really well done. Remember, John was at his laptop working to help Jade into the medium. Then he suddenly wakes up. Now we know what happened when John fell asleep. See you tomorrow. All right, take care. Thank you for that. My God. All right, have a good night. Um, yeah, that was fantastic. All right, bye for now.
Hẹn hò tới